Hi guys, welcome to my channel Child of the Universe. I'm Noor and today I'm going to talk about what is intuition and what is the difference between intuition and egoic thinking. So, before I start on what is intuition, I would like to tell you all that intuition is not something that only yogis or psychics possess. Intuition is something that all of us have. Definitely, these guys, these yogis, psychics, they have it more developed than us because they use certain kinds of techniques and tools, which will be the topic for another video. But today I'm going to cover the very basics of intuition. What is intuition and how can one identify that whether it is intuition or not? Intuition is something that directly comes from your heart. Like for most people, it comes from their heart space. Yes, you heard me right. You can physically feel where your intuition is coming from. Either it comes from your heart space or it comes from your stomach. And you can actually identify when a thought is coming from your head if you pay enough attention. The best way to identify that whether it is intuition or an egoic thought is you observe the way it talks to you. So intuition is something that comes as a warm, gentle whisper. It never puts any pressure on you to do things the way it is saying. It just comes and it just goes. Like just like that. Whereas egoic, when it comes to egoic thoughts, they are more like they're either very bossy, like I consider them either very bossy or very anxious. So it's more like you have to get this done because if you will not do it, you are a failure. Or if you don't do it, then you wouldn't be good enough. Egoic thoughts come from your ego, whose main job is to protect you from getting hurt. Ego basically lives in survival mode. It doesn't want you to get out of your comfort zone. Whereas the soul, it knows that it is always protected, guided, and unconditionally loved by the divine. So the voice of the soul is basically intuition, which always shows us the right path. Sometimes this path doesn't make sense to a logical mind because intuition is not based on facts. Intuition is something that we just need to do, and it is something that shows the best path for our soul. Intuition is not that loud voice in your head that keeps on coming again and again. Intuition does not analyze, it doesn't reason. That is ego's job. So, one of the best ways to analyze that, whether it is your ego or your egoic thought or your intuition, is to see that, whether it is trying to analyze or it is just there. If there is something that your intuition brings, it is relief. Intuition is something that feels right. Your mind will always try to give you thousands of reasons why you shouldn't be following your intuition, but intuition is something that just always feels right. Even if it doesn't make sense to other people, it is something that it just feels right to your soul. Something in you just feels that it is right. Like a part of you just knows that it'll always, like, it is leading you somewhere good. Intuition leads us to live a heart-centered life, which is much better than living in your head. So guys, please don't ignore your intuition. For so long we humans have been living in our heads, and this is now time that we change it. And I know that following your intuition and getting out of your comfort zone isn't always easy, but it is always worth it. If you have any questions or doubts about intuition, you can just comment them down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon right next to it so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. Sending so much love and light to you.